Welcome back, dear viewers, and if you're new here, a warm welcome to our channel. We are here with one sole purpose: to help you navigate the rough waters of personal finance. We understand that juggling between bills, savings, and personal expenses can be a daunting task, often leaving us in a state of constant anxiety. But what if we told you there's a simple, effective rule that can guide you towards financial stability, even freedom? Yes, it's called the 50-30-20 rule, and we're here to help you master it. Imagine a life where you're not just surviving but thriving, where your hard-earned money is not a source of stress, but a tool for growth. Sounds appealing, right? So, buckle up as we embark on this journey towards financial freedom. Let's get started. Did you know that nearly 80% of working adults live paycheck to paycheck? This staggering truth exposes the perplexing state personal finance that we often find ourselves in. Numerous people face the challenging task of managing their money, frequently feeling consumed and ill-equipped to handle their financial situation. It's a genuine struggle, affecting a significant number of individuals, more than we'd like to admit. The majority of us are battling against relentless currents, trying desperately not to drown in a sea of financial woes. We are consistently in a state of financial anxiety, perpetually to stay afloat amidst turbulent financial tides. But here's a ray of hope, a potential escape from this pandemonium: the 50-30-20 rule. In the world of personal finance, the 50-30-20 rule serves as a simple and effective budgeting tool. Now you may be wondering what this rule is all about. It's actually quite straightforward. This rule is a method to divide your after-tax income into three distinct categories: needs, wants, and savings or debt repayments. 50% of your income is allocated to your needs. These are the absolute necessities in your life, like rent or mortgage payments, groceries, and healthcare. 30% goes to your wants. This is for the things you desire but can do without, like dining out or a new pair of shoes. The final 20% is put towards savings or paying down debt. This is your ticket to financial stability and, ultimately, freedom. This rule provides a clear financial roadmap, guiding you to make smart decisions with your money. Sounds interesting, right? So, how does this rule work? Let's delve deeper. Firstly, we have the 50% part of the rule, which is all about your needs. So, let's break this down. Imagine your income as a pie. Now imagine dividing that pie straight down the middle. Half of that pie, 50% of your income, should be allocated to your needs. But what exactly qualifies as a need? In the context of the 50-30-20 rule, needs are those expenses that are essential for your survival. We're talking about the basics here: the roof over your head, the food on your table, the water running from your taps, and the heat warming your home. These are your rent or mortgage payments, your grocery bills, your utility costs, and your heating or cooling expenses. But that's not all. Your health should never be compromised, so your health insurance premiums fall under this category as well. And let's not forget transportation. Whether it's gas for your car, public transit fares, or regular maintenance for your vehicle, these costs are considered needs too, because they get you where you need to go, like your job, for instance. Another critical aspect of needs is your minimum loan payments. If you have any outstanding debts, such as student loans, car loans, or credit card debt, the minimum payments you're required to make each month are also a part of your needs. But here's where it gets tricky. It's vital to differentiate between needs and wants. While you might feel you need that daily latte or the latest smartphone, in reality, these are wants. They're not crucial to your survival or your ability to earn an income. In essence, needs are obligations, expenses that you must meet to survive and function in society. They're not optional, and they're not luxuries. They're the basics that keep the wheels of your life turning smoothly. So when it comes to applying the 50-30-20 rule, half of your income should be reserved for these needs. This will ensure that your essential expenses are covered, providing a foundation of financial stability upon which you can build your future. Remember, needs are obligations that you must meet to survive, not wants. Moving on, we have the 30% part of the rule, which is all about your wants. Now this is where things get a little more exciting. This portion of your income is dedicated to those things that enhance your lifestyle but aren't necessary for survival. We're talking about the fun stuff, the luxuries, the nice-to-haves that add a sprinkle of joy to your everyday life. So what falls under this category? Well, think of dining out at your favorite restaurant or that annual vacation you look forward to. Perhaps it's the latest gadget you've been eyeing or that gym membership you've been considering. These are all wants, not needs. They're things we desire, but don't necessarily need to live. And guess what? It's okay to spend on these things as long as it's within the 30% limit of your income. But here's the catch. It's very easy to blur the line between wants and needs. That line can get blurry, especially when we try to justify a want as a need. For example, you need a phone to keep in touch with family and friends. But do you really need the latest model with all the bells and whistles? Probably not. That's a want. Deciphering the 30% is about understanding the difference between wants and needs and allocating your resources accordingly. It's about giving yourself permission to enjoy the fruits of your labor without jeopardizing your financial health. Remember, the 50-30-20 rule isn't about depriving yourself of enjoyment. On the contrary, it's about making sure you're able to enjoy life now, while also preparing for the future. So, go ahead, plan that dinner at your favorite restaurant, book that vacation, or buy that gadget you've been wanting, but do it responsibly, keeping in mind the 30% limit. In the end, it's all about balance. Balance between your needs, your wants, and your savings, and finding that balance is key to achieving financial freedom. Keep in mind it's crucial to differentiate between needs and wants to successfully implement this rule. Finally, we have the 20% part of the rule, which is all about your savings. This is the piece of the financial puzzle that often gets overlooked, yet it is a crucial part of securing your financial future. Let's dive right in and unravel this together. The 50-30-20 rule suggests that 20% of your income should be set aside for savings or used to pay off debts. This might seem like a hefty chunk, but remember, this isn't just about saving for a rainy day. This is about preparing for your future and building a safety net that can protect you from financial emergencies. It's a common misconception that savings are just for those big-ticket items, like a house or a car. But in reality, savings are your financial cushion, ready to soften the blow of unplanned expenses or sudden job loss. It's the fund you dip into when life throws you a curveball. Now, if you're in debt, this 20% should be used to pay it off. Debt can be a heavy burden, but by dedicating a portion of your income to reducing it, you're taking steps towards financial freedom. Think of it as an investment in your future peace of mind. Importantly, saving isn't about stashing away every spare penny and living a life devoid of enjoyment. It's about balance. It's about ensuring that you can meet your needs, enjoy your wants, and still have a little left over to secure your future. Start small if you need to. Even if it's not quite 20% at first, every little bit helps. And remember, as your income grows, so should your savings. So, put simply, that 20% is your ticket to financial security. It's your safeguard against the unexpected. It's your freedom fund, your peace of mind, your future. That's the 50-30-20 rule in a nutshell. It's a simple yet effective way to manage your money, ensuring you're covered for today, prepared for tomorrow, and even ready for some fun along the way. Now that you understand how the 50-30-20 rule works, let's summarize the key points. As we delve into the heart of this financial strategy, remember that the numbers are not arbitrary. They represent a balance, a harmony in managing your income effectively. A balance that is crucial to maintain for achieving financial health. At the core of this rule is the allocation of 50% of your income to your needs. These are the non-negotiables, the essentials that keep you sheltered, fed, and able to work. This includes your rent or mortgage, groceries, utilities, health insurance, and transportation costs. It's important to distinguish between needs and wants, as confusing the two can lead to financial imbalance. Next, we have the 30% that is allocated to your wants. This is your permission to enjoy the fruits of your labor without guilt. Wants are the non-essentials, the lifestyle choices that bring you joy and enhance your life. This could be anything from dining out, to a new gadget, a vacation, or even that designer handbag you've been eyeing. Remember though, that this is a guideline, not a mandate to spend 30% on wants regardless of your financial situation. The final 20% of your income is designated for savings and debt repayment. This is your financial safety net, your buffer against unexpected expenses. It's also your ticket to long-term financial goals like retirement, a down payment on a house, or your child's education. This 20% is what allows you to build wealth over time. The beauty of the 50-30-20 rule lies in its simplicity and flexibility. It's a guideline that can be adjusted based on your personal circumstances and financial goals. However, the key is to maintain the balance between needs, wants, and savings. This is not just about budgeting, but about cultivating a mindset of financial discipline and intentionality. By following the 50-30-20 rule, you can budget your way to financial freedom. Before we wrap up, remember to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Don't keep this financial wisdom to yourself. Share it with your friends and family. Got any questions or experiences with the 50-30-20 rule? We'd love to hear from you in the comments section. Let's create a community that thrives on financial literacy and freedom. Thank you for watching, and here's to your journey towards financial freedom.